Morning, guys. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. We're going to go over the calendar. Then on this day in history, what day it is, the safety sign, core word, weather. We're going to read aloud our scholastic news for the week and watch a video, then a slideshow, and then we'll read a book, and then we're done for today. So we're going to go over the dates for this weekend. So Saturday was September 19th. It says New Zealand became the first country in the world to allow women the right to vote in 1893. So New Zealand became the first country in the world to allow women to vote. Sunday was yesterday, and the 20th. It says in 1519, Ferdinand Magellan leaves from Spain in a voyage to circumnavigate the world. So Ferdinand Magellan, he passed through the Magellan Strait, all of that fun history facts. And then September 21st, in 1937, The Hobbit, written by J.R. Tolkien, was published. The original printing sold out in 3 months. So 1937, The Hobbit. I don't know if anybody's ever read The Hobbit. It's extremely long, and I couldn't get into it, and I love to read. So not that awesome, but it's got a big cult following. So all right, so our number of the week is 2. We are on our second week of online learning. Only 7 more to go. 2, number 2, and we got 2 fish in our 10 frame. Our letter of the week is B for ball, B, capital B, lowercase b, ball. Our shape of the week is a heart. It has 2 curved sides and 1 point. So curved side comes to a point. Popular heart shapes: a box of candy around Valentine's Day. Guess I should have saved this one for Valentine's Day, but maybe we'll reuse it. A box of candy, heart-shaped, 2 sides come to a point. Also, I don't know, this is kind of an odd heart, whatever. A strawberry. I know. Not all strawberries are heart-shaped. I mean, I guess they are kind of. I don't know, a little bit. This is a stretch. So here's 2 curved sides. They come to a point. Our core word of the week is more. I want more. When you want more of something, you sign like this, more. So you want more dinner. You want more drink. You want to listen to more music. Anytime you want more of something. And our safety sign of the week is wheelchair accessible. Wheelchair accessible. That means anywhere that this is posted is where you can take a wheelchair. I think probably like 90% of places are at least somewhat wheelchair accessible. I know we've had a lot of problems sometimes going on field trips to places that aren't wheelchair accessible. Were you there? You went with us to that butterfly place?
Mm-mm.
Was that last year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the butterfly place was not wheelchair accessible, even though they claimed to be. It was not an easy place to navigate with wheelchairs. It was definitely hard. All right, so we will do yesterday was Sunday. Today is Monday. And tomorrow will be Tuesday. It's been a rough Monday morning for us today. All right, what's next? What we got on this day? Oh, let's do national. This is my favorite. I don't know. I'm weird. Dan thinks I'm weird. Let's screen share this. All right. It is National Pecan Cookie Day. Pecan.
It's pecan. It's pecan.
I say pecan. I love pecan sandies.
Those are the best.
Dipped in milk.
Oh, the best.
They are my favorite cookie. That might be weird for some people. I mean, I like other cookies like
They were my grandma's favorite.
Buckeyes and things like that. But pecan sandies are amazing.
God, they're the only pecan cookies you should eat.
Yeah. So National Pecan Cookie Day is September 21st. Our discussion question, do you like cookies? Obviously. Who doesn't?
Who doesn't like cookies?
I mean, I don't know anybody that doesn't like cookies. My husband literally eats an entire package of cookies every single night. If you get the chance, his favorite cookies are the knockoff Girl Scout cookies at Aldi's that are the fudge peanut butter ones.
Oh, they are good.
Oh, he eats an entire pack every night.
Oh, yeah.
Throws them in the freezer.
That's why they aren't in my house. Because I could do the same thing.
Yeah. And I don't know.
They're caramelites too.
Oh, yeah. He likes the coconut caramel ones. Yeah. Luckily, he's one of those people that has a really great metabolism, and he can do that. If I smell them, I gain 3 pounds. So, yes, I like cookies. I know everybody likes cookies. Angelis, I know you love cookies. We love to make cookies with her because she loves to eat cookies. What is your favorite kind of cookie? My favorite kind of cookie is a pecan sandy.
Oreos.
Oh, see, I could live without Oreos.
I love Oreos.
And
anything with peanut butter.
Yeah, any kind of peanut butter cookie. I heard that Aldi has a caramel apple golden Oreo knockoff. Yeah, I heard it's pretty good. And do you like pecans or pecans, wherever you come from? Pecans, pecans. I don't like them.
I only like them in things. Like, I can't eat like a handful.
Yeah, no. I mean, if you put them in like sweet potato casserole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, or a pecan sandy. That's the only time I really like pecans. All right, so sentence time. It says, pecan cookies have pecan nuts in them. And we think cookies are, number one, they're delicious, obviously. Sometimes they're crunchy. Sometimes I could go for a good chewy chocolate chip cookie. And they are a dessert. My kids ate a ton of those grandmas, those big chocolate chip cookies the other day. I was like, oh my gosh. So, National Pecan Cookie Day. All right. We got National Day. All right, let's do the weather real quick.
All right. So Mother Nature can't seem to make up her mind what she wants to do this month or week. So today it's only going up to 60. So I think we could put like jeans and a t-shirt on. And it's still going to be sunny. It's still September. But tomorrow is still going to be cool and sunny. But the rest of the week, it's going to be back up to 80 again. So we're going to have to change him all up tomorrow. But for now, he can be in jeans and a t-shirt.
And tomorrow is the first day of fall.
Yeah, first day of fall, and it's going to be 80-some degrees. Not happy.
I know. And I closed our pool yesterday and everything. So, all right. So this week, we are learning about birds. So, we have some bird books here and there. It's really hard to find books about birds. I don't know. I struggled. But I do have this one. It's called The Pigeon Has to Go to School. All right. This is probably the most fun book we have of the week. So it's called The Pigeon Has to Go to School. Too late, rats. Why do I have to go to school? I already know everything. Go on and ask me a question. Any question. Well, I know almost everything. Does school start in the morning? Because you know what? I'm like in the morning. I wish I was a little chick again. A little itty bitty, not going to school, baby wavy pigeon. What if I don't like school? What if I really don't like it? What if I really, really don't like it? What if What if the teacher doesn't like pigeons? And the stuff, what about all the stuff? There is so much stuff to learn. What if I learn too much? My head might pop off. I'm scared. What will happen at school? What if there's math or numbers? Why does the alphabet have so many letters? Reading can be hard with one big I. What about lunch? What will the other birds think of me? What's up with those heavy backpacks? I'm a fragile bird. Will finger paint stick to my feathers? The unknown stresses me out, dude. There should be a place to practice those things with experts to help you in books, in classrooms, and other birds to work and play with, maybe a playground. Oh, that is school. Well, how am I supposed to get there anyway? What? Step aside, coming through. The pigeon has to go to school. We can't wait for you guys to have to come back to school because
Can't wait.
this online stuff is for the birds, is what I keep saying.
Yeah, for the birds.
It is no fun for anybody. So, but we hope you guys are all doing great at home. You know, I'm getting kind of nervous because it is now allergy season. And I'm like, how do we know if we have the allergies or, you know, something else, you know, that crazy coronavirus thing. But anyways, so we are going to move on to our Scholastic News article of the week. All right.
Birdman. Jason loves birds. He is a bird scientist. What does he do? Jason Ward finds birds in a city park. Science skills. Scientist at work. Scientists research. Jason likes to find new birds. He read about a bird called the catbird. It makes a sound like meow. He wanted to see one. Scientists observe. Jason went to the park. He looked. He listened. He heard a sound. Meow. He looked up. There was a catbird. Scientists record. He wrote its name on his phone. Jason has a list of birds he sees. He uses a notebook too. Scientists share. He took kids on a bird walk. He showed them where to spot a catbird. He wanted to show kids that birds are cool. Catbird. Birds I saw. Catbird, robin, blue jay, sparrow, falcon. Jason's bird notebook. Binoculars. Scientists use tools. Jason uses binoculars. They let him see things that are far away. Binoculars. Pileated woodpecker. Think like a scientist. Why are binoculars a good tool for seeing birds? Hint. Birds can be way up in a tree. Cardinal.
All right, we're gonna watch a video Quick one, 30 seconds. I've never seen a catbird before, but it does look like
Never even heard of it.
it looks like a cute little fat bird. I like it. All right. So it says this page is interactive. Fill in the answers to show what you know. It says scientists make graphs. Jason wrote down how many birds he saw in one day. Let's look at his notes. Then we're going to fill in the graph. It says birds I saw. Bluebirds, 3. Robins, 5. Falcons, 2. All right, so how many bluebirds did Jason see? Up here, we look, it says bluebirds, 3. So we do 1, 2, 3. So robins, he saw 5 robins. 5 robins. And falcons, 2. 1, 2. All right, it says, which is Jason's favorite bird? Hint, he saw just 2 of them. So which bird has 2? And it's right here, and it's a falcon. So Jason's favorite bird is a falcon. All right. Let's go back to the main page. Okay, so we are going to listen, or we're going to watch this video that says, what do scientists do?
What do scientists do? Do you ever wonder about the world around you? You might wonder, what makes a rainbow? Or a shooting star? Scientists wonder about things too. Some scientists wonder about animals. Some wonder about life under the sea. Some even wonder about outer space. But all scientists have one thing in common. They ask questions. When you wonder about things, you ask questions to find out more. And science is about finding answers to those questions. So how do scientists do it? Scientists observe. When you observe something, you pay close attention to it. Scientists pay close attention to what things look like and how they change. Scientists also observe by carefully listening, smelling, touching, and even tasting. What else do scientists do? They classify. When you classify, you put things in groups to tell how they are alike. Look at these leaves. You can classify them by size or color. Scientists also learn by drawing conclusions and making predictions. When you draw conclusions, you use what you already know to figure something out. Take a look at this scene. What conclusions can you draw from it? There's a snowman, and there's snow on the ground. You can conclude that it must be winter. When you predict, you use what you know to tell what you think will happen. What do you predict will happen to the snowman when the weather gets warmer? That's right, the snowman will melt. Now you know how scientists answer questions, but they can't do it all by themselves. They use tools to help them. Look at these seashells. What would you use to find out which one is longer? That's right, a ruler. Now look at the water in this pond. Do you think it's warm enough to go swimming? What tool would you use to find out? That's right, a thermometer. Now take a look at this ant. It's tiny. What could you use to see it close up? That's right, a hand lens. Have you used any of the tools a scientist uses? Well, you've definitely used this one. A pencil. Once scientists finish their observations, they need to record or write down what they found out. So, do you wonder about the world around you? Do you ask questions and observe to find the answers? Then guess what? You know exactly what scientists do, because you do it too.
Can you name some things that scientists do? Talk about it. See you soon.
So scientists do like a lot of things. My sister went to school to be a scientist. They do a lot of research for like chemicals and things like that. She does a lot of chemical research. That's what her major is. Well, right now she's substitute teaching because she can't get a job, but scientists do all kinds of things. We're going to talk about some of the vocabulary and what research means. So scientists research using the scientific method, and but we're all kind of scientists. You know, when you do something and then you find out what the reaction is. My kids are constantly like, if you jump from a high place, you're going to hurt yourself. That's scientific method. So like you have to do the experiment, which is to jump off something. You have a question, what's going to happen? And then you do it, and then you get a result. My kids are constantly crazy, and yeah, it was a long weekend. Let's just say that. All right, so scientist is our first word.
Scientist. A scientist studies nature and the world.
Research. When you research something, you collect information about a subject by reading and by talking to people who know a lot about it.
Observe. When you observe something, you watch it carefully. Record. When you record something, you draw it or write it down. This lets you remember it and share it later with others.
All right, so those are our 4 vocabulary words. Get out of there. And then the one thing, oh, there is no vocabulary. That's why I'm like, why isn't there a vocabulary worksheet to go with this? But there isn't one this week. So we will read one more book for the day. And then we are done. Okay, so this book we found somewhere in this classroom. It must have been passed down from a few other teachers, but it looks pretty antiquated. We'll see what it looks like on the inside. Okay, so there's a couple different birds in here. So maybe we'll just read a couple birds today and then a couple birds another day, okay? So it says, look for a bird. It says, look for a bird. Birds are almost everywhere. And only birds have feathers. Look in the park, look on the pond, look in the sky, look in the trees, listen in the morning, listen at night. birds are almost everywhere. The robin. Robins live in the city. They live in the country. They build their nests in trees. The mother robin lays 1 egg a day for 3, 4, or 5 days. She might not be able to fly if she carried more than 1 egg inside her at one time. Robins may not hear or smell a worm, but they can see worms when they come out of the ground. So we look for a reddish breast, gray-brown back. Young robin has brown spots on the chest. We had a crazy story this summer about robins that were in our backyard that they were insane. It would attack my vehicle. Like
They're mean.
They're very mean.
They say they're very mean.
So like my back tire of the Jeep was covered in bird poop every day. And it put like peck marks on the back of the Jeep. It was like attacking the Jeep like on the back window. And like we would just watch it. It would just keep flying into the Jeep. And I couldn't figure out. So then like 2 weeks later, we see this robin and it's just like hopping around on the ground, which kind of makes more sense now that we read maybe it was carrying more than 1 egg.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. It wouldn't move. It was just like hopping around, and then it would get into like our flower pots and like just sit in the flower pot. And like the kids were able, like I didn't let them get too close because you never know. You know, birds have diseases and things like that. But
I don't like birds.
they were able to get really close to it, and it wouldn't fly away, but it would like hop around the backyard. And we just had so many birds in our backyard this summer. It was the strangest thing. I was like, I don't know, really weirded out by the amount of birds that were around. I know you don't like birds, but
birds.
It just seemed like there were so many birds everywhere in the backyard, and it was just weird. And like I said, they went kind of crazy. So let's read about the blue jay. The blue jay, like a squirrel, hides acorns. Sometimes it is a noisy bird. It screams, "Jay, Jay, Jay," from the top of a tree. Then other birds look out for a cat down below or a hawk in the sky. Sometimes it is a quiet bird when it is close to its nest. It does not make any noise at all. So you look for a big bird. Blue above, gray below, blue on the wings, and a blue crest. I think blue jays are really pretty. We'll read 2 more. All right, the ruby-throated hummingbird. The mother hummingbird gathers spider webs. She puts them around her nest with her long bill. The spider webs make the nest strong. They hold the nest in the tree. A hummingbird's egg is as small as a pea. A hummingbird baby is as small as a honeybee. That's really cool. You look for a tiny bird. Male has a red throat and wings move fast, so fast that they hum. We'll read about the pigeon since we read the pigeon book today. The pigeon. Pigeons are also called rock doves. Long ago, pigeons built their nests on high cliffs. Now they often build their nests on high buildings. This is a safe place for eggs in the city. Both the mother and father pigeon sit on the eggs. Both the mother and father pigeon feed their babies. They feed them with pigeon milk. That's strange. Look for a big bird, gray, white, or brownish mixed colors. Often people feed them in the park. And 1 more. The cardinal. The cardinal is a very red bird. Even its beak is red. Its beak is thick and strong. It is good for cracking seeds. The mother and father cardinal build their nest together. The mother sits on her eggs for almost 2 weeks. The father helps to feed her. 9 or 10 days after they hatch, the little birds are big enough to leave the nest. You look for the male is red, a black patch on the face. The female is yellow, brownish, and both have red crests. The crest is the top part of the head right here. We have a nest of cardinals right in that bush by the back door. And it's really cute because you can see them from the kitchen window, and the kids can like sit there and they like look at the babies in the nest, and the babies are really loud. So, all right, we'll read about more birds tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great Monday, better than our Monday has started. But we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.